That way we can. Okay, so we're going to put this on the ER Shred podcast as well and the ER Shred YouTube channel. Hey, everybody in the ER Shred Facebook group. We're excited to be here today and be live with Bonnie Stahl. We're going to do the 5 questions segment that I started up just about a month ago. So Bonnie's up, and today we're going to get to know Bonnie a little bit better on a more personal level, because the 5 questions that I've picked really have nothing to do with diet or ER Shred, which is great because we know that we've been able to get to know each other through the ER Shred, but I thought it would be fun to get to know each other even better. Like let's dive into some more personal questions, starting with first, Bonnie, I know everybody in the group knows you because you've been a huge inspiration to many of us. So would you just do a quick little introduction for anyone who might be new to the group?
Sure. Everyone, how you doing? My name is Bonnie Stahl. I am 36. I am from Tampa, Florida, but I came from a military family, so I've been through 4 states since I've been born. And then, of course, I'm a massage therapist for 11 years. I've been in this amazing company for 5 years, back in January 2nd. So basically, this whole entire process for me has been truly amazing. So I'm just thankful that I'm here.
Awesome. We love having you. You've been such a great addition to this community. So thank you for always being so present in the group and being so supportive to so many people. That's really so invaluable for all of us. So we appreciate that. Now, tell us a little bit about what you're passionate about. I know you do massage therapy, but are there other things that you're passionate about, or is that like your main thing right now?
Tell you the truth, the only thing that I love the most is actually performing, and doing things like that is kind of based on commitment. And due to my massage therapy workload, I can't seem to get that addressed yet. So hopefully soon I can actually go back on stage and be a performer that I've always dreamt on being, because at the age of 14, that's when it all came to start be on hold. And then once I got into high school, I started drama. I started doing my chorus. I did couple of workshops. I did all kinds of acting classes. But when I went to HCC, the Hillsborough Community College in down here in Florida, I wanted to go to a theater degree, but apparently I didn't pass the comprehensive test. And then I was doing full time at KFC job, where I was a team trainer. It was like 12 to 13-hour shifts. So trying to do school for a month and a half and that just felt like it just didn't seem to work well with me. So I just kept on working for a good 6 years, and then just kept on moving forward to what I need the most is to get financially stable. And I've worked extremely well on all of that. And then for some reason, you know how 2008 hit like crazy. So I lost 2 jobs. I literally had a motorcycle accident in the mid of that year. And then it just turned out that I just didn't know what else I can do next, because I'm like, something inside me is like, what the hell am I doing? And then after I got laid off from Office Depot in December, I felt like there was I was so rejected. I just couldn't understand why, even though I had so many offers and so many opportunities. I thought I was just like hit rock bottom. And then here comes my emotional binge eating again. So I just kept on like moving towards the flow. But the thing is that my whole mentality went down. So, I've had a lot in my life to just overcome a lot of traumas in my life, but sometimes it's hard to even like deal with it by yourself. Mm-hmm. And even though I had an amazing family along the way, I just felt like they were mostly concerned on the financials than rather my mental health or how I felt inside me, because I just didn't know what else I could do to myself, even like get myself back on track. And, it's like, it's really hard to
Yeah.
deal with.
Well, it sounds
So
like you have really come a long way since 2008 because you
yeah,
you seem to, you got your massage therapy practice
yeah.
now.
And
You've
I
lost all the
started in,
weight, you're healthy, you're
I mean,
vibrant.
I started in 2009 in massage therapy school, and I did the 9 months of the program. Tell you the truth, in my 5th month, I felt like everyone was so against me, though. Still, just all through my elementary to even college, I felt like I was like being targeted as being something else, and I didn't know what was wrong with me until someone tried to prove the flaws right in front of an instructor. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Why would you do that in front of the class? Telling the instructor of what I've been. Really? No. That was a wow right there. And this was in massage school. I'm like, and then the next day she came over to my massage table on my massage client, and trying to go back where my area has already been massaged. I'm like, I was so close in my 5th month of quitting, and I didn't care. I just wanted to like get out of there because I felt like I just didn't see any self-worth sometimes,
Mhm.
And then I just felt like the teacher was mostly on favoritism on everything. So it took like a lot of strength from my program director, the one that actually saw the potential in me.
Mhm.
And that's where it all started. It came out from him. And I am truly grateful on my program director that's now my mentor and my best friend. And he's been knowing me since day one to now. And we've been trading off massages ever since. And he's actually proud of me from all the rest of the students that he's been teaching over 20 years. I I basically became his prodigy very much.
Oh,
So
that is so
yeah.
awesome. Now,
Hmm.
so now it feels like you've overcome so much. You're in a really good place
Oh
mentally,
yeah.
emotionally, physically, and it feels like you've really achieved a lot that you've wanted to, and you're on the right path.
Oh
Now,
yeah.
what would you visualize for yourself the next 5 years? How would you, if you could have and do and be anything that you want in five
Uh-huh.
years, like I want you to tell me a story, like describe it in full detail. What does that look like?
Um, Even though I started at my own massage business back in October, and I've gained so much already, I feel like in that pattern, in that path, I feel like I am going to be a little bit more successful within the next 5 years. And I just want to just make sure that this amazing lifestyle just gets out there, and just prove the world that there is a way for you to get back to normal and be back in your energized way. And I just wanted to become like one of those people to be inspirational. And I just want my name to be internal. And that's pretty much what I would love to be, is the internal self to others. And that's what I think that I should be like really focusing on, is just being more me, be who I am, and just do everything that I need to do for people. And that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, like peeling back those layers. And I love our motto for this year, Discover You in 2022, because
Yeah.
I do feel like so many of us have layers and layers that we need to uncover that we didn't realize were there. And
Oh
as
yeah.
we kind of make that our goal this year, I just feel like it's an exciting thing for all of us to pursue, because we've already started with the diet. I feel like many of us have that under control. And so many of us have felt like out of control in that area,
Yeah.
and then it kind of puts everything else on hold because we keep thinking there's something wrong with us because we're unable to stick with something long term.
And
But
trust me, I dealt with so many diets before I even started this program. So as
yeah,
far as I'm concerned, this program has been the lifestyle change that I've ever been in my life. And I've been suffering from my own weight ever since I was 12.
Yeah.
So therefore, into which it's more of like, it's how you perceive yourself, more knowledge, more education. And I think that's where your path really starts. And because of you two, it's been extremely like well known that I've been telling my clients the same thing. So what I've been doing is mostly the domino effect. And it's just amazing.
So true. Yeah, I love it. We're all on the right track and it's exciting. I can't wait to see what where everyone's going to be at the beginning of the year in 2023, like how much we're going to discover about ourselves, which will ultimately allow us to manifest more of the things that we've been hoping for in our life. And that's why I wanted to take a minute to visualize how you see yourself in 5 years, because I really think that's the beginning stage of truly manifesting what you want. Like it's about being content and happy and grateful where you are now, but also expecting that more is coming to you.
I just want more expansion. That's all. All I ask for is the expansion of what I want to be.
Awesome. I love it. You're on the right track and I love watching this. So now let's take a minute to brag about some of your accomplishments. Anytime in your life, even as a child, like anything that you think of that you feel like you're so proud of, and you want to, sometimes we shy away from, bragging about ourselves, but this is your moment. Let's just brag about Bonnie Stahl right now for a minute.
Well, ever since, let's see, in second grade through middle school, I went through so many student of the month, principals list, honor roll. Let's see, I've done I graduated as a junior graduate in my dance dimension studio for a good 9 years worth of doing that. That was a huge achievement. 9 years of perfect attendance, did the whole 9 years of doing nothing but dancing. And then that last year in Virginia, I did like 6 routines, and I was just like, it felt like an incredible feeling from all that performing. So and then of course, when I was a senior, I was like the youngest out of the senior class to graduated on time. I was the lucky few that actually had to surpass the FCAT from the written portion, the English part, because all of my credits has been, dealt with. And then of course, it's just all the amazing effects that I created to myself. Was that I created my own book. I did my own scripts. I wanted to like really bring out more of me into that, and and then of course at every night I actually play that out as my own plays and dialogues. And ever since I was 8 years old, I've been doing nothing but certain plays that I've been doing. And tell you the truth, that the plays that I've done was actually my therapy way to get myself that confident back up, because I had a lot of verbal abuse, and the plays give me that therapeutic feel, to feel like I am more better than them. I am enough. I am this and that. And it's like, I didn't really feel like I should be anything else but me, but technically in school, I just felt like I was a fish out of water. So, and then of course, all the positive things that happened throughout the whole entire life of mine was mainly the weight loss. It was just that, because at the age of 20, I was 173 at size miss 14. I was almost to a pre-diabetic state. I just didn't care throughout my 13 through 17 years of life to even like go near anything healthy, because I felt I was nothing but just like numbing person. So, and then of course, the way that I just did, just within the age of 20 to 22, I lost the 50 pounds through a weight loss clinic. And then I went through like GNC products. I went through all kinds of things, but it's like the way that I've learned from the age 20 to now, I've learned how to progress into things. And I've shared my knowledge to everyone of what's not and what's this. So I think the best thing I can say is that the more knowledge I've given to others, I think that's my best gift to them, is the knowledge and the education that I gave, because I like to give that inspiration too. And I think that's the greatest achievement I've ever done. And it just kept on showing and showing all through last year. And I'm like, that's basically what's been happening. I showed up, I do all I can throughout the whole time frame, and I just wanted to be the best self. And I just think I just hit the record on that.
That's so
So
awesome. I
yeah,
love that. That's the reason why I like to take a minute to focus on some of your greatest moments and accomplishments in your life, is because it's a way to remind yourself of what you're capable of. And I think many of
yeah.
us forget that by
Hmm.
forgetting all the things that we have accomplished and overcome and succeeded at, because unfortunately our brain wants to focus on the failures more
I
than
know. It's
the
like,
success.
stop it.
Yeah.
It's
So this
like,
is like bringing it
why
up.
am I focusing on the negative all the time?
Yeah, I know. And so this is like a reminder to remind yourself regularly of all the things that you're proud of, that you've overcome and accomplished, and how far you've come thus far. And
Oh yeah.
that's why I think it's really awesome for you to share those things. And it's exciting that you've
Um,
done so much. You've come so far. I love it.
yeah, totally. I
And
mean,
now our last
it,
question. What? There's something
I'm
else you
sorry,
want
go
to.
ahead.
Okay, our
No, go
last
ahead.
question. I'd love to know, like, what your what your beliefs are, as far as what keeps you, what gives you purpose, what makes you feel like um, excited about life. What do you believe we're here for, and what gives you that comfort in this, living this earthly life?
Right. Um, the purpose that I've been like found, and this was like very recent that I found the purpose. Um, because just within the amount of out of my lifestyle, I just didn't think I was belonging anywhere. So it took me a long time to realize what my purpose was. So yeah. Um, the real purpose that I like to share is that no matter where you came from, and no matter what happened to you, especially in the times that I felt like I was extremely nothing, um, because I was being betrayed. I've been having like lot of trust issues because people are saying one thing and then the other. I've done a lot of regrets on myself because I felt like I was just having someone just target me every time. They thought I let people like that, and I'm like, how? Um, then there's a lot of things that I felt like didn't understand why someone would even like use a charm to tell me on getting getting some sexual harassment along the way. I've been assaulted. I've done a lot of I've had a lot of self-image issues because of when I was 14, when I got that sexually battery. And then I came down to the point where even at work, I felt like I wasn't safe at times because I was getting harassed as well. So even though I was having the body at times, I felt like they just want to just do whatever they please. So there was a lot of things that I needed to redirect in what I needed to do. And because of this lifestyle, I've recreated my life to the point where I really feel like the past is part of you, but yet it doesn't define you. And I just came like alive
Mm.
just within May. I think it was in May when I did that photo shoot. I felt like I was like achieving something greater. And I just felt like I'm more than enough now.
Mm.
I'm doing what I can to provide myself into a much better, happy place. And I think the way that I've dealt with through now, I overcame so much to the point where I think I'm my own superhero.
That is so beautiful, Bonnie. I love that. I love
Yeah,
that so much. That's so inspirational. That our past is part of us, but doesn't define us. Like, so well said, because
yeah,
we can learn so much from the experiences that are challenging if we allow them to not be who we are, like not define us by those things that have happened in our past, and know that the experience itself is just information. We don't need
yep,
to carry any shame or guilt or anything other than, what did you learn from it? What was the information that you gathered from that specific experience? So thank you so much for sharing that, expressing that, because I think that a lot of people can relate.
mhm.
So I appreciate you coming on today. And
Thank
I've
you.
been really enjoying getting to know people this way by asking these 5 questions. These are things that I genuinely would like to know about every single person in this group. And I'm going to work my way down this list of people that I've got. So I appreciate you, Bonnie. It's been fun to get to know you and to talk a little bit more about these things.
Thank you so much, Crystal. I really appreciate you and everything that you've done. So you're you're mine, my heart. So I can't believe that we've been together for a year and I still feel like we're just feeling like sisters right now. Because
Totally.
I feel like you and I have like so many similarities that I actually look up to you. So it's just incredible that we've been connecting, and I just love connecting with other people that has the amazing experience as well. So I just want to say thank you for all you do.
Oh, well, we love you so much, Bonnie. And we'll see more of you in the group.
Hey, I will.
Okay. Have a good day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.